of the NFL. And we'll see the Golden Eagles Offensive Player of the Year. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Golden Eagles and the Vikings, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Golden Eagles of Brooklyn taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, our visitors, the streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0.
Nope, you got this. Yeah. Yep. We're going for 1,000 yards for running back. Oh my gosh. Yep. Seeing where you are. You're gonna get some play time today. How the changes today? Well, let's figure it out. Okay. Yep.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
The pressure gets to him again.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he is going to dive to the turf. What a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter put it in there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Back to throw again. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they saw some tough games to come, and keeping that focused throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
It is where it is, buddy.
A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Golden Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Back to throw. Sherman.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. This is taken at the 23. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. He'll drop to throw.
He's up to the 20. He's got room past the 30.
And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll drop to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
At least it's not a sack.
Back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Golden Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Sherman. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. 3rd and 19.
Back to throw. Sherman. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught by Evans. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Now they can breathe a little easier. Some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Evans has it left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
No game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Golden Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings head out to take over once again. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'd overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Looking to throw on second down. Sherman, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
What?
That's taken on the 25. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a night.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Golden Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to
nice shot.
Decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Pulled in at the 24. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Evans. Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Golden Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And the football going back to the Vikings offense.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing to start the drive. Sherman. Pressure comes and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And his job is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Hey viewers, how we doing today?
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It'll be a loss.
Thanks for tuning in.
And it's going to lead him to 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
My Eagles are beating the Vikings right now, 35-0.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Yeah, we need that time of possession. And 90 yards, so that'll be good.
So possession goes over
They
here
need
on
to
the punt.
use the arm.
Take over 1st and 10.
Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
But we will.
Anyway. Second and 1. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
No sack, buddy.
That is the first
You ain't hitting me.
him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
That was luck right there, buddy.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Golden Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Let's see what the new update is for GCA, too. After this, I'm going to see what's going on in Grand Theft Auto.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So we've reached halftime.
I played 2K later on, too.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Look at that. Already at 500 yards passing. That's crazy.
Of this NFL season.
Oh, I gotta put another quarterback.
So let's get an update on what's going on. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And in that one is the visiting Dolphins, who are out in that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last. We head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Van Jefferson, a touchdown reception.
All right, so my quarterback, switch them out. Had a good game.
For the second half, whether they'll amount to much in a game, it's already...
Oh, you know what? Oh, shit.
Well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon.
Taking it about the 1.
And they're going to have lousy.
Yeah, I'm going to keep him in because
he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line.
This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh, buddy.
And touchdown. A big play there. 94 yards. And the Golden Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
A zinger. And that update's about got 19 minutes in total.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
We need some interceptions, but my left end needs some more sacks too.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming in. He's
Okay.
taken down.
You finally get a sack. That's good.
10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The throw over the middle, taken in. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Sherman. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. So a change of possession here on the punt. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
You almost had 1,000 yards, buddy. Let's get you there.
Sometimes that's not really true, but
get you at a 1,000-yard mark.
One play to get into the end zone.
Holy crap. We need some space first.
You saw the celebration. Pure and unbridled joy after that one.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Yeah, buddy.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
How you like them apples, buddy?
5 yards there on the catch and run. Plays have him on the move on first down.
399 yards. We are doing excellent.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. 2nd and a couple. Back to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I said it's squad time.
Getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he doesn't get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Touchdown!
Yeah, boy.
Great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Golden Eagles extend their lead yet again. Point after, right down the
the middle.
A whole 2 minutes, buddy. A whole 2 minutes. Woohoo!
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Get him.
And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Here's Brooklyn to once again.
There we go. You got that 1,000, buddy.
They had to go all the way to the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going
I started using you more because,
go ahead and do that.
yeah.
But what you really want are a couple of big plays, eat up chunks of yardage, and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Yep.
And right around the 20, he'll have
And
downs. Good work
run the clock out.
15 and a first down. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete.
He's to the 15.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Golden Eagles get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out comes Minnesota.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Sherman under pressure again, and down he goes again. There'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Fielded just inside the 30.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
Well, their drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charles. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll look to throw here. It got his man complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Golden Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back on the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw.
Sherman on the slant. Burks.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. They'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Sherman. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Got a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Looking to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
24-24.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Oh,
Big play there.
wonderful.
52 yards. And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Golden Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses.
Y'all kept me under 100 points. Congratulations.
This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
I'm under 100 points today in this game. Wow.
Looking to throw. Sherman. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Now I need to take off 2 minutes if I can.
It's been terrific so far. That's pulled in at the 32. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown. A great effort there.
Yeah, it is what it is, buddy.
And the Golden Eagles are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further.
They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other. And
Do the dirt now.
What we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Vikings now heading onto the field.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
We need the interception here.
To start a drive after the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Back to throw. Sherman. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw on 2nd down. Sherman.
Complete to Addison on the out route.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Vikings on 3rd down. The struggle has been real. They have had ample opportunities. They've yet to cash one in. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Oh, buddy. Oh, my gosh.
Right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, not only is his defense pitching a shutout. Now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely
Look at that.
expectations in this one, and even better than their play.
Wow.
Their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Maybe they haven't kept me under 100. Oh, yep.
So
I'm going to get mine today, buddy. And I'm taking the time off the clock.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he's going to go down again.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Here is third and quite a ways.
Looking to throw. Sherman. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game is certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. 2nd and 5. He completes it to Evans. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now here's a throw that's complete.
Tough for who, homie?
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
Not tough for me, buddy.
Line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So
not tough for me.
Downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I'm just killing time, bro. Like, damn.
2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches
Ain't no way.
the head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Got him.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard
Got the time roll out, buddy.
6 yards.
I'm just killing this time, bro. The clock is ticking, buddy. Clock's ticking. This is like 3 minutes right here. So
Situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long
yeah, that's
time.
true. He can't come out, right?
Coaches about it. Hey,
What's this passing route? Ooh. Yeah, you can come out, actually. No, might as well finish you off.
when the game's in hand, they just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
All right.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on
9 plays, bro. I can only get 5. Like, wow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are
That's about 3-minute drive.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago.
Yep, just about 3 minutes. Wow.
That time a 9-play drive. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Now third down and very long.
Operating from the gun, Sherman. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Minnesota. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40.
Let's see if I can take the whole minute off the clock, bro. I can take the whole minute. That'd be great.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. Here's Brooklyn.
My Twitch is Big Dogs 99. I will be going on Switch tonight.
We're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and
So it's Big Dogs 99 for my Twitch account.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. There's
Oh.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Another big gainer, 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
All right.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but
Yes, sir, buddy.
a blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for Brooklyn, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7.
All right, thanks for watching.
Back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau.
I will be on Twitch, so Big Dogs 99.
So
I'd appreciate it if you follow me on Switch as well.
Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.
And I will see you on there.
On EA Sports.
Thanks for tuning in.